What's going on, everybody? Oliver Ford here, coming to you from Maysville, North Carolina. It is such a beautiful day. It's supposed to rain this evening, I think, but for now, it's a beautiful day. I'm out here enjoying nature. Look around. I'm just in the middle of the woods, not hunting or nothing, just chilling. Little alone time, just chilling in the woods. Anyway, today is Sunday, the 29th of December. The new year is almost up on us. Just wanted to give everybody a quick update on my situation, what's going on. So, first of all, let me thank my guardian angel, the creator. I could never have gotten this far, like I said before, and I'll say it again. The creator is there. My universe is in alignment, definitely. I'm in sync. I'm definitely in sync. So, I just got to learn now to let go. You know the saying, let go and let God, but that's where I'm at. I just have to learn to that things happen and not necessarily on my timeline, but it happens. Anyway, enough of that piece. Now, little update. A couple of weeks ago, my wife got a letter from the commissioner that sold my property illegally, 311 Brentwood Avenue. Got a letter from them that she needed to go to court because from him and Chad Archer. Chad Archer is Leon's attorney. So she got a letter from them saying she needed to go to court and they wanted more money. They wanted more money for selling the property because I put them through a hard time. I caused them to act as a lawyer and they wanted more money for that. The commissioner, who is also the Onslow County attorney, he wanted more money because he was appointed a commissioner to sell the house illegally. And he had to act as a lawyer, which he is, in order to defend himself against me pointing out the laws that they're breaking and the rules and so forth and so on. So he wanted more money. Basically, he wanted more money. Greedy. These people are greedy. And as far as I know, he has so many houses already. So it's not the first time he's done this. Neither is the clerk. But anyway, she have to go to court and defend. So when she went to court, the I guess the judge said she needed they needed to show invoice. I'm curious to see how they tie me in with it, since they're going after her and saying she's the owner of the house, which she isn't. She isn't the owner of the house. I'm the owner of the house. And that paperwork is out there. We've submitted that paperwork. So there's no doubt about it that the house isn't hers, isn't Leon's. It's my house. And they find it up on themselves, to the clerk and the lawyer, to bypass all that, bypass the law and everything. But anyway, she had to go to court. Now, I couldn't go to court with her. Reason being, they have that no contact order, the illegal no contact order that where I called on my guardian angel to punish them. My guardian angel and my creator to punish them. And they said I was calling on somebody local and they were afraid for their lives. Now, mind you, this is one incident in over a year. I've been battling them through the court system. Remember, I had a lawsuit against Ernie Lee, which is their boss and cohorts and so forth. I had a lawsuit against the clerk of court. So this was just plain retaliation. Retaliation, and they violated every right you could think of. They violated every law you could think of to get back at me. I've been jailed, the whole nine. So it's you can't write a better fiction story than this. But anyway, I couldn't go to court because I need an escort. Since the clerk works at the court, I can't go there because of the no contact order. Sound a little planned, but So I couldn't go support my wife. But anyway, she went. I have other friends that went with her and supported her and so forth, and they ran into some ordeal. It's like they didn't want anybody there supporting her. But took care of that. So she has to say they have to send an invoice, a detailed invoice of what they're charging for, and so forth. But people, it takes one person that's not corrupt. And dogs, it takes one person that's not corrupt in order to fight the system. I thought the last judge I saw was going to be that person, Judge Steele. But he kept saying, he told me, he said, I've been on the bench 30 years. Yes, he's been on the bench 30 years. He might not be corrupt. He might be a straight shooter. But that 30 years didn't mean anything in that courtroom because they were able, the clerks and the lawyers, the commissioner, were able to pull the wool over his eyes just like they did anybody else. They said they had false paperwork. They had, and we have documentation of all this. So he was fooled just like the rest of us. He was fooled like everybody else in that courtroom because mainly, and I see why lawyers don't go up against the clerk of court because they can manipulate the system, the paperwork, everything. They're the one that input the information. And when you go through it and you see all the things that they're doing wrong, and the law covers them because clerk error, and that's it. That's where it stops. So he got duped. He got duped, just like everybody else. He got duped. So I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy, but all it takes is one person standing up, one with a little bit of power. That's all it takes to stop these corrupt individuals from hijacking our judicial system. But anyway, Judge Steele, I don't know if you were that guy or what have you, but need to look into it. So I couldn't go to court. And now when I go to the courthouse to submit paperwork or anything, I have to get a sheriff escort me to the windows and stuff so I can submit the paperwork. This is insane, people. All this is just insane. But anyway, so that part, she went to court. She has to go back in 2 weeks and tell why they shouldn't get more money and so forth for doing their job. So now on to a different aspect of it. The clerk of court that I had the lawsuit against and so forth, they decided that she's going to recuse herself from the cases now because they've done so much illegal stuff. So now, which she should have done, well, let me rephrase that. Her boss, Cindy Paget Castine, that got elected as the clerk. That's their boss. She's the elected one. The other ones, I guess, was just appointed or hired or whatever the case may be. So Cindy is not in the run-ins. I spoke to her one time before, and she's the one that told me that clerks don't really have no boss. They do their own thing. There's no higher up because I wanted to speak to her boss. There was no higher up. So she was getting her information from the people that work for her because she was new coming in when she got hired. So, but she told me there's no boss. And I guess she was right. She has no boss. But anyway, she decided to recuse herself from the ordeal. Mind you, she was never involved. Her name is not anywhere on the paperwork. But now she's recusing herself, which in turn, I guess because she's the boss, is recusing the actual clerk that did the dirty work after the fact. Now, if you follow the law, they should have been recused from the whole incident a while back, more than a year ago. They should have been recused from it because of the complication in the case. Once things get past a certain point, they have to recuse. The clerk can no longer handle the case. And the case I'm talking about is 23 SP 188. That's the case. Special proceedings and so forth. So once you get to a certain point and all these things start coming up, like the deed of trust and all these things that shows that they never owned the property, the clerk should have excused herself from the case. Now, she didn't. Why? Because it afforded her the right to retaliate against me, because like I said, I had a lawsuit against her because anyway. But anyway, so now Cindy decided she's going to recuse all the clerks from the nonsense. Kind of late. It's very late. So that's why a judge is appointed to make the decision now, which you're at the end of it. They did all the dirty stuff already, broke all the laws, violated all the rights already. So now they want to recuse themselves from it. Anyway, so that's where we are with that piece. And I couldn't go to court. Now, as far as I have to go to court on the 13th, I believe, because I filed a motion for them to dismiss or set aside the no contact order, because it was all based on nothing. The clerk and the county lawyer / commissioner went to court and lied. They lied to the judge. Not that they had to, because Judge Shelley Holt I think she's corrupt as shit. That's a corrupt judge, a white woman. Again, these people just fall in line with the racism. White clerk, white lawyer, white judge, female. That's the epitome of the racism in our judicial system. A black man looking like me going up against them, white women and so forth. Accused, I'm telling you, like I said before in the video, it's like we back into 1700s, because a white woman accusing a black man of a crime with no evidence. They have no evidence whatsoever. It's just their word saying, I did this. The judge didn't ask for anybody. Tell me, which one of y'all, if y'all getting your ass beat by your man, go to court to get a restraining order, you have to have evidence. To get a no contact order, you have to have evidence. These people had no evidence, and the judge said, well, I don't think you were calling on your guardian angel and your creator. You meant somebody local. I don't know anybody local that'll go. Can't get people to stand up for themselves, like I said before. But anyway, that's what she said, and they got a no contact order for like a year against me. So I can't go to court and support anybody else, support my wife, because the clerk works at the courthouse. So that eliminates that piece. But that's where we are currently. I have to go to court on the 13th to tell why they should set aside this order. And as usual, I'm sure they're going to have the judge there that's in their pocket, so they won't probably give me a fair shake or whatever. But I keep trucking on. I have to believe, I do believe that our guardian angel and the creator and the universe is in alignment, people. It's going to work out. It always does. It's going to work out in my favor. That's just the way I view things. That's just the way I look at life. It always works out in my favor. I just got to keep at it. And sooner or later, these corrupt individuals will be exposed. They keep, and I said this before, they keep roping in other people, other judges, other lawyers, or just other clerks. They keep roping them in. So sooner or later, it's going to come to a head. It is. And let me thank everybody that's in my corner. There's quite a few people doing their part. They're doing their, if you're just writing a letter, if you're just, the support, hey, you hang in there. I don't particularly like you done pissed somebody off, you need to lay low. I don't like those those pieces. But everybody do their part. That little piece, that's you doing your part. That's you helping out. And I do believe unity. Unity will get us there, people. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. These corrupt individuals are their time is coming. Their time is coming. They're gonna pay. Them and their friends, their family, their loved ones, they're gonna pay. It's not for me to call judgment on them. It's not for me to for a while I was doing that. I was like, oh, these people need to do this and they need to, but like I said, I'm on the creator's timeline, and sooner or later they're gonna get theirs. Not from anybody local. Let me say that again. It's from my guardian angel, my creator. It's all about my spirituality, my truth, my belief. And that's what I believe. Anyway, people, get out and enjoy this day. Holy cow, it's so nice. I don't know why I got on this shirt. I don't know. Short sleeve, way to go. It is nice outside. For December 29th, it's something else. Anyway, people, everybody, be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe. Over the holidays, some people are still on holidays. Some people got to go back to work tomorrow. Be safe. And keep the faith. Keep looking forward. Y'all have a wonderful day.